This is a 120 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. Scott, capital S-C-O-T-T. Defense attorney, Ms. M.S. period Andrews, capital A-N-D-R-E-W-S. And we'll start with the plaintiff attorney. Ready? I show you a picture which has been received as exhibit number 5, just so that we're all sure. If you look to your right, is that the young lady that was at your residence on the 31st? Yes, it was. Mrs. Zipperer, can you tell the jury if you remember what this young lady was wearing? She was wearing a dark jacket, waist length. I think she had jeans, and she had brown hiking boots. Hiking shoes, not boots. They were shoes. All right. When you had contact with this young lady, how long was it that you spoke with her? About 15 minutes she was there. After taking the pictures or after finishing her business there, can you tell me what she did? She came to talk to me with some papers. She told me that I should give them to my husband and he should look them over and decide if he wanted to go ahead and put the car in the magazine. And if he did, the picture would be already taken, and then all he had to do was call her the next day or whenever he decided to put it in the paper, the magazine. Mrs. Zipperer, I have handed you what's been marked for identification as exhibit number 26. It's a bag full of materials. Do you recognize that bag? Yes. And do you recognize the materials or the papers that are inside of it? Yes. Were those the materials or the papers that Sue Hallback left for you or gave to you after you had your transaction with her? Yes. You can just kind of pick one of those things up. First of all, let's start with the Auto Trader magazine. Is there a magazine in there? Is that right? Yes. Would you show that to the jury, please? Is there something in those papers called a bill of sale? Yes. Would you show that to the jury, please? And is there also a for sale sign in there? Yes. Could you show us that, please? You can put them back into the bag if you will. I have now given you what's been marked as exhibit number 27. It's a photograph, but it may be a little easier for the jury to see what we're talking about. Can you tell us what exhibit 27 is, please? I'm not sure what this is. You don't know what that's a photo of? I don't have any quarrel that it's a photograph of the items in exhibit 26. You were just holding those items, weren't you, in exhibit 26? Isn't this a picture of the things that are in exhibit 26? Oh, yes. A for sale sign, a bill of sale, and an Auto Trader magazine? Yes. Thank you, counsel. Mrs. Zipperer, after speaking with this young woman, did she tell you where she was going, where she was heading next? No, she didn't. How long was she there? About 15 minutes. This young lady seem upset to you? No. How was her demeanor? In other words, how did she act towards you? She was very nice. She was pleasant and friendly. She smiled. A couple things we talked about, she smiled. Now, prior to her arrival, Mrs. Zipperer, do you recall receiving a phone call from this young lady that day? Yes. She left a message that she was having trouble finding our house, but I was outside, so I didn't hear it until later, after she was gone, but she found the place. She just told me that she was having trouble finding it. All right, the word list. We have Mrs. Zipperer, capital Z-I-P-P-E-R-E-R. Sue Hallback, capital S-U-E, new word, capital H-A-L-B-A-C-H. Auto Trader Magazine, capital A-U-T-O, new word, capital T-R-A-D-E-R, capital M on magazine. Auto Trader Magazine. And it looks like that is it for the word list, and that will conclude our 120 Q&A practice test.